Evening, everybody. Rob, reseller guy, coming to you with a little update on my very first storage auction I told you I bought not too long ago. I showed you a video of it, and it was in utter chaos. So I brought it home. I took out the crap that was in there, things that are worth value to me. And if you remember correctly, there was 3 wheelchairs in there, 3 motorized wheelchairs. Well, one I've already taken apart. You can see right there, those are the wheels. Right there. There's more of it right there. I've taken the one motor out on it, but I think because the thing is so old, well, I don't know how old it is, but those wheels themselves are on eBay, and they're going for $175 a pair. Now, I'm not a big fan of selling pairs, so I'll split them up and split that in half, maybe a little bit less, and then the shipping I'll include. But here's the other 2. This is sorry, I don't know. This one is called Fasang Mobility or something like that. And then this one here is a Jazzy 600 XL. What I gather from that is the seat width is very wide compared to this one, which looks like just a normal seat. Now, the Jazzy I have on eBay right now for, I think it was $350. I think I said in my previous video it was about $1,200. Well, I was a little off on that value evaluation. It's about $350 to $400, and the problem with it is I'm all over my place here on my video. The problem with it is those things there, they're not charged. They have a normal like 12-volt battery in them. This first one, the Pishang or whatever, I can't pronounce that name, but anyways, it has 2 12-volt batteries that I tried using just like a DC trickle charger, and it didn't work. They won't charge. I don't know if the batteries are bad, they're dead. I don't know very much about them. I'm trying to figure it out. But I did find out that thing there, the Pishang mobility scooter, like anything else that I found, most of my videos and stuff, when I scrap things out, this one here is worth more in parts than together. The Jazzy over there, most likely it'll be parted out too if it doesn't sell for the $350. The little one here, those wheels, you can't really see them, $95 a piece. The little wheels here where you don't do the headers or whatever, they're about $35 a piece. The rack, the footrest, $25 to $30. Those little things up there, they're about $10 to $15. The controller over there, that's about $45. There's other parts on the bottom of this thing you can take apart. The transmissions or the motors are direct drive, so they're not really, there's not a transmission. They're running about I think it was $150 per side. So now they always try and do it as individuals, or they did them. I've seen them on eBay as combined. I'm not going to do combined. It just doesn't work for me. They'll be sold individually. Same with that Jazzy, whatever it is. If it doesn't sell, it's going to be parted out. So overall, I think I will be close to the $1,200 profit once I get everything sold and listed on eBay. Believe it or not, there's really not a huge market for the used parts on those things. I mean, but they are in demand, which is a good thing. I think on the axles on this thing right here, I think I had probably 5 or 6, and they were priced higher than what I'm looking to get out of them. So I shouldn't have any problem getting rid of them. I just got to take them apart. One big problem I have in here is my man cave is completely freaking full. I got crap everywhere, and I don't have no room to put it. I have to start figuring out how to organize. I did win another auction, another storage shed, but I'll have to bring that and show videos of that here in the coming week. It was one of those ones, I threw it out there, $10. I thought, yeah, I'll never win the damn thing. Guess what? I won the damn auction. So I had to go down and rent it, and so I got a month's free rent because I'm a AAA member. Little bling there for AAA, or what do you want to call it. And so I'm into it for $80, so $90, $100. What I found in there so far is things I put on eBay. There's some, I guess the lady who owned it was an Oriental lady, and there's quite a bit of Chinese or Japanese or whatever you want to call it, material in there that I've put on eBay. There's some stuff I haven't found yet. There's like, what is it, 3 wild horses running, and then there's some kind of statue of a little girl holding a, looks like a peacock. I don't know anything about those things. I'm going to try and figure them out. But there's a ton of damn clothes. There's a bunch of furniture. There's some bunch of glassware. So it was more like really household items. And you know, I threw a bid in there, like I said, for $10, but I won it, and now I got to deal with it. I'm also looking at another one. I think I'm looking about $70. I bid up for that thing, but there's a bunch of stuff that I can get rid of and sell. Now the clothes for the other one, you all know right now that I do not sell any clothes at all. I'm out of that altogether. So what I'll do is I'll give those to my daughters and let them sell it on their Poshmark, Etsy, or whatever accounts they're doing. That's what all the clothes that I had left over from my little, you know, eBay, you know, experimental time with the clothes was, I gave it to them, so they're going to sell them and they'll get the money, and that's fine, cool. So basically that's kind of just an update on my two, I want to say a half, I don't even know if you want to call that a half anymore, wheelchairs from my first storage auction purchase. So I'll update later once I start getting them apart and see if I get it posted and stuff. But anyways, guys, like and subscribe. Have a good evening.